So Cardano is flashing a bullish signal despite what the chart looks like here in the 1 day. Sometimes in crypto and in all forms of trading, you have to zoom out to see the bigger picture. And that is something we're definitely going to do in this video when it comes to Cardano, because recently we broke a trend line, but only in the daily time frame. And when we zoom out a little bit, there is a lot to love about Cardano. Now, keep in mind, Cardano in the last year is up over 100% still. And a lot of those gains came in the last 3 months. Last 3 months were up 104%. Last year, 101%. So Cardano closed 2023 with a really impressive surge, coming from 25 cents all the way up to the 66, 67 cent range at its peak. With that being said, a little bit of a pullback is somewhat necessary in the short term. But again, I don't want to focus on short term here in this video. I want to focus more on the long term outlook of Cardano, because that's where things look really interesting. And for me personally, Cardano is a long term play. This is a multi-year play for me. Outside of, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano's my play, right? Like, I absolutely love where Cardano is heading. And I think it's Cardano's season, if you will, in this upcoming bull run into 2024 and 2025. So if you like where we're heading with that, go ahead and smash that like button for us. It's totally free to do. It really helps us out. It takes like 0.23 seconds of your time. And you guys don't understand how much that really helps channels like this continue to grow as we continue to get out all of this great information every single day. It really does motivate me to come back. And so appreciate that as always. All right, so we're taking a look at the daily here. We can see here we broke some, crucial levels here, somewhat crucial levels at 54 cents. I wanted to kind of hold the line there. We have not here today, giving some things back, down 6%. A lot of the capital flowing back into Bitcoin right now. We can see here Bitcoin is actually up on the day, whereas Cardano's down 4%. A lot of the top altcoins down 9% here for ICP, right? A lot of drawdown across the altcoin market, which is to be expected with the Bitcoin ETF news looming, right? And it is looking as if Bitcoin, their ETFs could be approved as early as next week. I don't think we're going to get any news today after reading some things. Real quick on that front, I'll show you guys why I believe that. This is Eleanor Tourette, who we've had on the channel before. New BTC spot ETF news. Expected some amended 19B4 filings today, as well as some 11th hour phone calls concerning comments on S1s and possible launch dates. The timeline for approval still looking like next week, but will all depend on how fast the SEC can read through comments and amendments made today. It really is just a dotting the I's and crossing the T's situation now. I'm assuming they're going to be wrapping up today and Monday. My best guess right now is Tuesday we get that news. When that happens, altcoins could surge with Bitcoin, right? So we could get a reversal on this pattern. But again, in this video, I don't really want to focus so much on the daily. Where I really want to look at is the weekly here with Cardano. All right, so if we take a look at the weekly, this was dating back to October 23rd. And you guys saw this drawdown at 25 cents. We were caught at 25 cents, dating all the way back to, here you go, December 2022. Okay, this was our local bottom in this bear market. If we zoom out a little bit and look at the weekly time frame, this is where we were at the peak back in August 2021. We came all the way down to 25 cents, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 different times we drew down to 25 cents. But starting in October, we bounced off this really heavily. And we are starting to form actually a really bullish pattern here on the weekly time frame. We're starting to consolidate a little bit. Even with this wick down on the weekly, we're still within a nice range here. As you guys can see, we started this weekly wick right around 50 cents. So as long as we continue to hold that 50-cent range, I still think Cardano looks really bullish long term. And that's outlined over here too. Cardano flashing bullish signal could skyrocket over 70%. This is coming from the Coin Bureau, but he's not the only one talking about this. And there's a reason why he is talking about this as well. So he says the crash altcoins saw in October appears to be due to their correlation to small cap stocks, which likewise crashed around then. And the reason why small cap stocks crashed was because long-term interest rates have been rising fast. Since October, long-term interest rates have fallen just as quickly, and the result has been an almost 3x increase in ADA's price, from 25 cents all the way up to about 70 cents. Its weekly chart suggests it could be in the process of painting a bull flag. If that plays out, ADA could rally as high as $1, given that's the next significant zone of resistance. So we haven't been able to kind of break through this level resistance thus far. Now, keep in mind, this article was kind of looked at when Cardano was still at 61 cents, but we're still in this same pattern. Okay, we've come down to 53 cents, but we're still within this range here. We're still, I think, very, very likely to break out of this as long as we hold 50 cents. And it says here, the trader warns that there is a short-term bearish sell pressure due to a large number of ADA tokens held by three main entities, and that's exactly what's happening right now. All three appear to be funded by sales of ADA. Case in point, the Cardano Foundation's first annual report revealed that most of its treasury consists of Cardano, and when you consider the fact that it's been increasing its headcount, it's safe to assume its expenses have also increased. Indeed, the annual report in 2022 admitted this was the case. When you consider that Emergo and IOG have likewise been spending lots of money on development and hiring, it suggests that most of ADA's sell pressure may indeed have been coming from these three entities. Now, don't get me wrong, this development is bullish for ADA in the long term, but in the short term, it's bearish. ADA is trading at, right now 53 cents, and I still think we're looking really solid long term when we look at this weekly time frame. And I do think once we break out of this range, our next big level is $1, guys. I mean, we're looking at being able to close this gap from where we are today to, right in this range. That's that dollar range, okay? And we could certainly fill that gap after we break through here. We could see there's not much resistance leading us up to that point, and a little bit here at the dollar range, but really, we could probably even go beyond the dollar range if all things play out perfectly. So we'll be watching this closely. I still think it's bullish here long term when we zoom out with Cardano, and we'll see what happens with the Bitcoin ETF news looming. Hopefully that bodes well for altcoins as well. I do think we'll get some kind of initial surge in the prices here once Bitcoin ETFs are approved, which a lot of people now looking into early next week. I think things will wrap up today and Monday, and then everything will kind of be squared away for major announcements on Tuesday. Again, today is Friday, so Saturday the 6th, Sunday the 7th, Monday the 8th, Tuesday would be the 9th of January, a day before that deadline. That would make a lot of sense in how this could play out. So again, before we close out the video, just a quick plug here for XT Algo. You guys see the discount code is X for 17% off. If you guys want to know when Cardano is getting ready to break out, and you get a momentum up signal like this, like back in here, you knew to buy at 38 cents and take advantage of these gains because you were an XT Algo member. If you want to easily set up your own custom alerts for anything crypto, stocks, etc., I walk you through how to do it, guys. You could start it today for a month. If you don't like it, it's a full 30-day money-back guarantee. But I am super confident that you're going to love this thing. Check out the website, xtalgo.com. You get to see it in action. I go through it in this video. This thing is ready for you to get started. Instead of $47 a month, it's $37 a month right now using the discount code X that is linked down below in the description. Again, get started, 30-day money-back guarantee, full refund if not completely satisfied. I'm confident you're going to absolutely love it. Start trading like a pro today. It's helped me tremendously in the last 12 to 16 months. And now it's been available to you guys, the public, since August. We've got over 400 members trading every single day and absolutely crushing it with crypto and stocks. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.